Have you ever had this moment where it's like everybody's like avoiding? It's not like they're trying to avoid you purposely. It's like even when you talk to them, it's like superficial talk. They don't want to go in dive, and they want to have this conversation with you that you really want to have. Like you want to have this deep connection with them, but it's like every time you want to talk to them, it's just that superficial talk. Like, hey, how's it going? And you see you see them tomorrow again, or you never see them again, right? It's like it's crazy how it works. And the reason why you feel like they're avoiding you, right, because of this one habit, this one awkward habit that is causing your whole damn connection with other people. And in this today's video, I'm going to show exactly why that happens and why you feel like they're just ignoring you, almost, right, indirectly trying to ignore you, right. And the reason why they are doing that is because you're being too hard on yourself. It's like you're trying too hard to play a role. You try to act a certain way. You try to act cool because this is the harsh reality that I need to hear just past few months is that I was being too this persona that I wasn't that person. And I'm not saying that becoming somebody else or having achievements and all that stuff are good. But forcing yourself, oh, I'm the one, I'm the best, is not going to help you. You're just going to pull people away. People are just selfish. They just want somebody else to actually listen to them. Like you want somebody else to listen to your things, the achievements you have, the things that is going in your life. They also want that for themselves. So why would we expect somebody else to actually listen to us when we are not doing the same thing? We crave appreciation as humans. We crave somebody else telling us like, "Oh, everything's I like your shoes," or complimenting us, or anything, right? We crave that. Why not become the person who does that? Why not become the person who gives away? Because the very thing you give things away, you get more of that. So you ever had this time when you start giving things, all of a sudden it's not from that person, but all of a sudden from other places, you start getting more better things. It's the same thing. The more you spread positivity, not because oh I want to feel positive, I'm waiting for somebody else, something to good, something good to happen to me. It's not because of that. You still can do that, but it's not a good way to go about it. It's not a good intention. Also, when you're doing that, when you're trying to act cool, you're trying to be hard on yourself, you are that trying to be that guy, right? You're just putting other people down. Unconsciously, you are doing that. And you're saying like, oh, I have these achievements, I have these things, I have that, right? People are like, okay, and so what? That's what they are thinking, but they cannot say that. And because of that, there's no trust, enough trust for them to open up about themselves. You're saying the things, you're saying all that stuff, and it's hard for them to. It's like if I say things about myself, I will feel inadequate. It's like, okay, compared to him, I'm not good enough, so I won't say anything. That's why people, you feel like um you want to connect even with your friends, with your family, with your partner, right? It feels really really hard for them to connect with you because you are up here. You have gotten so many success, and now use that success to help others. Don't try to bring them down. Of course, you're not doing that because you're a bad person. You just might be doing it because unconsciously, right? You might be doing it because you want to get validation, you want to get all that stuff. It's not bad, but you didn't realize what place is coming from. Once you understand what place is coming from, you can snap out from that fucking illusion of shit. I'm still self-sabotaging myself by connecting with others. You know what? Let's take humility. Let's accept that we are this person, but let's not portray a certain way. Not try to act cool, even though we are not. And when you're trying to act cool, when you're trying to do all those things, your brain, that part of your brain knows that you're another person. So when he knows there's like a battle against yourself, there's something pulling away, right? Something pulling away. Like you're not that person. It's like, oh, I'm this person. No, you're not that person. And it's a constant battle causes your body to like go out of the place. You don't have things to say. You're in that place. Oh shit. Okay, I'm this guy. Okay. You cannot naturally be ease off in the place. You cannot. It's because of that. The world basically is a mirror. Is your relationship to the world, right? How you see the world is gonna dictate your ability to connect with people. So you think people are down here, they're like they're not worth it, or you might be saying, oh, people are like up here, I can't, I'm so bad, I'm inadequate, right? And that's gonna happen when you put people up here, right? They have no other choice but look down upon you. You're putting people down there, you're being too much up that the world has to bring you down to the balance. Here's the biggest thing that I've realized is that life is a balance. If you don't want to like have these things, right? Like you say, oh, balance, I don't like that stuff. I like to hustle myself. I want to do this shit. Maybe that's good. But why is like the fact that you burn out and you just go down there? You know, you're making progress, right? But here's the thing you need to realize. There is always black and white, yin and a yang, right? Light and dark. Everything has a duality. Everything has these two extreme sides. So when you're putting up people too down here, the world doesn't have any other reasons for you to bring you down by affecting what? Your self-worth. The only thing that you're caring too much, it brings you down. Have you ever had this time like whenever you like stop caring about yourself, like seriously stop caring about yourself, like fuck it, I don't care. All of a sudden you get all the attention you want. You get whatever you want. Ever had this moment? It's like fuck, life is just going at its own pace. You connecting people, it's like how the fuck I did it. Shit. Right? But when you try so hard to do something, you try so hard to impress somebody, you try so hard to present yourself in a way that you are not, because there is an intention behind that. And that intention, when you get aware of it, no, I can't say anything. When you do get aware of it, it's like, fuck, okay, let me ask myself, okay, why am I trying to impress them? Why do I feel like I need to impress them? Okay, that's one thing. When you ask yourself that why, you're gonna have a certain answer pop off. It's like, damn, if I do, I'm gonna get, I don't know, laid. I'm gonna be able to talk to them, or they won't reject me. I won't feel lonely. I won't feel not good enough. See how deep it goes. Once you catch that shit, you have the ability to be aware as to what's actually running your life. So here's the two things you can start doing is that stop proving your self-worth, right? The mere fact of not caring about how you look, all that stuff. I'm not saying that you don't have to stop caring about how you look in certain things, or not going to the gym, not working yourself, not make money in the business, or anything. I'm not saying about that. Of course not. That's the life. That's what you live. But when you try to prove that, when you try to prove to others, not yourself, you know you are good, right? So why prove others? When you try to do that, life gets you like fuck you. It gets you down because you're putting too much importance. It sounds woohoo, but bro, once you understand this, everything else like fucking it won't cause you at all. So stop proving your worth at all and see how everything else like follows. You can easily connect with people. It's like, damn, I'm not forcing myself. I'm just naturally talking to them. Once you drop your importance, when you drop your worth, you bring other people's worth up here, and they like want to connect with you because they feel secure, they feel comfortable to open up. This leads to second point, um, really good, is that when you start being real, you have to start being real, meaning say the things you're afraid to say. Here's the thing, like, do you really want to have this superficial talks to everybody? Where you go, oh, good afternoon. What's up, bro? It's been a good day. How about you, bro? All right, take care. And then what? When you share something that people don't usually hear, like let's say somebody say, "Hey, bro, how's your day?" You feel like, not gonna lie, fucking hard as fuck. It was fucking hard. They're like, damn, wait, what happened? See how that one thing opens them to open up to then? It's like, damn, for me too, bro. It was crazy. Now from there, you have get rid of this layer of society thing that when you start being real, when you start being vulnerable, here's the thing. Vulnerable doesn't mean you're weak. That's just how we are brainwashed. Oh, you have to be alpha, you have to do this, you have to do that. You can do that, but bro, it's not gonna help you. And long term, it's not gonna help you. It's gonna not gonna make you fulfill. Not gonna make you feel like, what the fuck am I doing this? Right? Start being real. When you start being real, give other people permission for them to start being more real to you, and that's how you start connecting. That's how you actually start connecting. You have to be the first one who does that. It means you have to face that fear. It means you have to start being authentic. It means that you have to sometimes sacrifice the person who has been protecting you from this judgment and everything. Get rid of that and connect with people. And if you feel like this video might help you out, I have a free private community, link in the description. You can just check it out. It's over 100 men. And if you're like struggling with to be authentic, be more at ease, not force yourself, not trying to have this mask that society has given you, right? Like you have to act a certain way, you have to do this certain way, and like learn fucking conversations, fucking starter stories to get this girl, right? Nah, that's not it. If you feel like you have tried all that BS and you want to actually start changing something permanent and shift into that authentic self, then click the link in the description and I'll see you there.